One of the features of your Surgery Web website is the annual patient survey. And if we just click on this tile, you'll see the survey pops up here for the patients to obviously answer some questions about your practice. So I'm going to show you how to use that to its full potential. So if we just go to our dashboard, and you can find the survey form under Forms here. Just give it a click. And we've got Practice Survey. Now if we click on Edit, these are all the questions that make up our practice survey. So these are the ones that come with your website when it's first set up, but you can reword them, remove them, you can add your own questions if your own in-house survey is different. So if we want to change the text of this question, for example, if we just click it, and you'll see the question down here, and you can just type something different in there. Just click it again to close it. Again, you can reword any of these questions. Just give it a click. If there's a question on there that you don't want, you can just click on the cross and OK to delete. And again with this one, for example, click OK, and that's deleted the question. If you want to add a new question into your survey, if you click on Advanced Fields, and then you've got a survey button here, click on that, and that will add a new field to the bottom, the end of your survey. So if we scroll down, and it's here, give it a click, you enter your question, and what type of field do you want this to be? So by default, it's a strongly disagree, disagree, neutral, agree, strongly agree type of field. But if you click on the drop down, you can change what type it is. So you can have a rating, and it now gives you 5 stars. Radio buttons for if you want to give your patient a choice, but you only want them to click one. If you want them to click multiple, choose checkboxes, and they can tick as many as they want. Single line text, so we've got a question above, let us know the reason of your previous answer. They can just type in free text. Or paragraph text if you want a more lengthy response. A drop down, so if you want to give them a multiple choice, similar to the radio buttons, they can only choose one. And that's the rank. This is where you can give them several choices and they can drag them up or down to reorder them. Okay. Once you've finished fiddling with your survey, just click Update to save it, which I'm not going to do here because this is the demo website. Now, these separators are in place because there's a couple of questions at a time and then the patient can go on to the next page. This is just to prevent them having to scroll down a really long questionnaire on the one web page. I mean, it doesn't take them away from the web page, but if we load up the questionnaire, they put in a couple of answers. They don't have to do much scrolling at all, and just click Next. And it takes them to the next section. The sections are titled here along the top. And that's done at the top of the survey here. If we want to add a new section, we do standard fields and then click section. You can schedule your practice survey to run at different times of the year if you didn't want it available all year round. To do this, you just go into Settings and Form Settings. Now if we scroll down, and tick Schedule Form. When do you want it to be available? Put in your dates, your times, and if someone tries to access the form outside of these dates, they'll receive a message which you can type in here. Again, just update the form settings to make sure it saves. Every time someone submits the practice survey on the website, you'll receive an email with all the results in, but you can also see them in your dashboard here. So in the form editor, you've got the survey results link at the top here, or on the left you can click on entries. Just change the form that you want to see the entries for. And these are all the responses that have been sent. Now again, if we just click on survey results, this will give you a collated list of the results of all the fields on your questionnaire. So how many submissions for each response. And you can export these into Excel just using the import export button here on the left. Export entries from the practice survey form. You want to select all the fields unless you want to omit some of the fields. For example, the entry dates, or there's nothing on the questionnaire about payments, so you can take those off and just download the file. Now, if you've got any questions or inquiries or suggestions or just any feedback about this part of the website, just let us know at Surgery Web.